you turn when you're in pain? Turn where more high school, college, and pro athletes turn. Where your neighbors and weekend warriors turn. Turn to Beacon Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get superior care on your schedule. That's the Beacon difference.
Hello and welcome for our next matchup at the Beacon Orthopedics Flying to the Hoop. We are live here in Trent Arena and happy to be bringing you all the action right here on SUV TV. I am Andre Allen, your play-by-play for the afternoon. It's basketball in Dayton, Ohio. Right here, Trent Arena is the home of the Fairmont Firebirds, and what a beautiful facility and place to play. The perfect event with the perfect venue and the perfect city to have this place to play. So, in our previous matchup, we were able to see Combine Academy pull away with a win versus the Toledo Whitmer Panthers. They won that game 67-64. It was Caden Magwood, the Auburn signee, with 15 points, along with Josiah Parker, also having 15 points and 6 boards. Johans Connor chipped in 12 points, and B.J. Powell with 13, and gave Combine Academy a great team win. On the other side for Toledo Whitmer, in our previous matchup, it was the Bowling Green signee, Malik Leach, coming away with 28 points in the basketball game, and Antoine West Jr., the Purdue signee, with 18. In this matchup, you want to keep your eyes on the visiting team. Number 14, Julian Washington, has scored 1,000 points. He is one of the top 2026 players in the state of Ohio. Margaretta coming into this game undefeated. They are a perfect 14-0. There's Washington early three. That one no good. But Valley View turned it over. We'll continue talking about Margaretta. They'll have the basketball here, and they are, according to Max Preps, the number 46 ranked team in Ohio and the number 3 team in Division 5. Backdoor for Washington, and got that one to go. The zone not stopping Julius Washington, and he gets the first deuce of the basketball game. Valley View with their first offensive possession. They are coming in at 7-2. Turn the basketball over. Now a 3-on-2 break. Margaretta almost turned it over, and they do. Errant pass there, going the other way, and Valley View will have another offensive opportunity. Oh, what a three. I mean, that was an incredible contested three from Ty Fritz. He just knocked it down. And Valley View will come out with some zone here. It looks like a 3-2 zone. And they're going to try to take the offense away from Margaretta. Washington got it inside. Beautiful pass there. And they get the score from Tyson Bailey on the pass from Washington. We got a 4-3 basketball game. Tipped away and out of bounds. Four 3 is our score here. Valley View. They're in a 1-point deficit, but they'll have the ball. Fritz looking at it, and will get it into the post. Backing down. Left hand hook is good. And the big fella, Flannery, gets a bucket inside. Margaretta continuing to work. They went back inside to Bailey. And Tyson Bailey gets the hoop. 6-5 game here. 5:40 remaining on the clock. Early action, both teams running their stuff very well. Got it in, Flannery, and could not get it to go. We'll get a foul call here. It will be the first baseline out of bounds for Valley View wearing the home whites. Margaretta playing defense here, and little layup not good through some contact. No foul call there, Margaretta. Black tops, black bottoms. Green numbers. Pull-up jump shot there by Fritz, no good. Washington Jr. has it. Washington Jr. has got a myriad of Division I offers here for Margaretta. Talk about him holding offers from Akron. Bowling Green, we got a score there as Bailey gets on the board. Bailey leading Margaretta in scoring right now, almost stolen away. We'll get back to some of the offers from Washington in just a second. There's a three by Fritz, no good. They're running, layup, no, tipped. Washington comes away with it and he lays it in. Second field goal for Julius Washington. Some of the offers from that young man: Akron, Bowling Green, Eastern Michigan, Indiana State, Kent State, Miami of Ohio, Northern Iowa, Ohio, and Toledo. 2026 prospect has a litany of schools to choose from. That turnaround jump shot is good by Brady Denny. Pull-up jumper, no good. Thought he was hit. I think I agree with Noah Wiley there, but ball will be going the other way. Spinning jump shot right there. That was pretty. Brady Denny. .407 remaining in the first. Gonna see some 5 out right here. Fake the dribble handoff right into a pull-up. No. On the run. Margaretta tried the layup. And we're going to get a foul at the basket. .10-7 our score. Judah Keller going to the free throw line here. 3:50 remaining in the first period. We got a 3-point basketball game as Keller is at the line, can extend the Margaretta lead, and he does. So lead is now 4. Second free throw for Keller is up and good. He gets them both. And now Valley View will set the table down 4. Ball continues to move. Margaretta getting more and more aggressive as the game goes on. They are starting to play those passing lanes pretty well. Got it inside, banging. Turns over his left shoulder, no good. Kick out, passed up the 3. We'll drive it. Now they'll hand it off and continue to move the basketball back inside. Could not get it to go. They'll get it to Washington. Washington makes the pass ahead. They were looking inside again, trying to go back to Tyson Bailey, but that was tipped away. 5-point lead for Margaretta. 3:06 remaining in the game. Valley View will look to get it going. It was Fritz with the first basket, and he got that one from 3. Now he's working on Washington down low, tried to duck in there. They didn't get him the basketball. Spin move in traffic, but couldn't get it to go. Big rebound from Washington. Washington makes the pass ahead. Got it to the middle of the floor, kick out back to Washington. 3, and he got it.
Julian Washington for 3.
Julian Washington knocks down the 3. Now he has 7 points in the game. The 1,000-point score from Margaretta has got it going early. (15-7). They'll continue to move the basketball here. Got a ball screen and worked it inside, blocked away by Washington. Washington pushes it up the floor. Oh, they had Bailey. Got it inside to him. One more pass to Washington. He knocked it down. Julian Washington got 10 points early in the first quarter. See the one more pass right there. And Julian Washington scores it. We got a full timeout on the floor. We're going to take a quick break. 18-7 our score. We'll be right back with a final 156. Back to our action, Valley View with the basketball. 18-7 lead from Margaretta. That jumper no good. They'll move it ahead. Margaretta has had a lot of success in transition. Valley View got it inside. A good bucket there. Wallace got the 2, and the lead for Margaretta is 9. They have the ball. And a whole lot of Julian Washington here. Washington has the ball. Get it on a dribble handoff. Thought about the 3. Now drives right. Step backs left. Boom! Another one.
3 points for Julian Washington.
Julian Washington with another 3. That's his 3rd triple of the afternoon. 21-9 is the lead for Margaretta. That jumper no good. Washington couldn't hold on to the rebound. They'll drive it. Nice way to use the body. Gets the contact and the score. Brady Denny gets his 2nd field goal.
Margaret, foul number 10, Tate Bailey, his first
Bailey
personal team second.
wisely understood the right angle and got into the defender's body and was able to keep his control and get the deuce. Fantastic play right there. Free throws on the way for Denny. Got it to go. Denny has 5 now. (21-12) is our score. Margaretta will run some offense. They'll get it again to Washington. Washington.
Julian Washington with another
Target
3.
practice right there for Julian Washington. He's got 16 in the game. No good. Great block out right there. They'll rebound and run, and all the way ahead, and an easy bucket for Wiley. As Wiley did a great job running the floor. Got to be careful. Valley View will have to tighten up this transition defense. And again, good body control by Brady Denny And he's going to get to the free throw line here.
Polar Bears foul number 14, Joey Washington, his first personal, team third.
Down here, buddy. You get that first shot.
Brody Denny at the line for 2.
Denny going to go to the free throw line and try to add to his point total. Could not get it done on the first.
Returning for the Polar Bears, number 40, Tyson Bailey.
Next one is up, and that one is good, so he splits the deuce. Pull-up jump shot there as the time expires. 26-13 is our score, 26-13. That is the end of the first. We'll take a quick break and be right back with more basketball action right here on SUV TV. Back with our action on the floor here at the Beacon Orthopedics Flyin to the hoop. We got Margaretta with a 26-13 lead over Valley View. Valley View with the basketball right now, trying to get some things done. It's been this young man with the basketball, Brady Denny. Stops, pops, got it to go. Denny continues to score. He has been a bright spot for Valley View, and he's got 6 points, 8 points, I'm sorry, for Denny. Got 3 field goals and 2 from the charity stripe. Denny playing good defense right there, but they'll get out of it, and there he goes. For Julian Washington. Washington looking like he's ready to break a record today. He's got 18 first half points in the basketball game. I believe 22 points in the first half is the most I've seen so far in today's event. We'll see if Washington can get close to that. Looks like he is headed that way.
Checking back in for the Polar Bears, number 10, Tate Bailey.
(28-15). 3 ball on the way. That one did not go. Fritz had the rebound, but it was tipped away from him. Couldn't hang on. And Margaretta will set the table here. Corner 3. No good. Rebound, tried to kick out. And got a foul call. Players hitting the dirt. It was Brady Denny on the floor. So is Julian Washington on the floor, but both players get up under their own strength and are okay.
Number 10, Tate Bailey, that's his second personal, team's first.
Washington looked like he hit that elbow.
Brody Denny at the line, shooting 2.
Free throws have been a little problematic.
Back into the Polar Bears, number 22, Judah Keller. For the Spartans, number 2, Adam Dixon.
Couldn't get the first one to go. We'll try one more. Second free throw, no good. little bit of the yips at the free throw line. 28-15 our score. That three no good. Tipped around. Got it to Washington. Washington going to look at it. Washington gets the ball screen. Went to the crossover there and lost it. Now just face guarding Washington is Valley View. But goes to the backside, and Keller gets the bucket. The baseline drive there. Keller all over Denny, and Keller's going to pick up a foul. That is absolutely the right call there.
Margaretta foul number 22, Judah Keller. That's his first, team second.
Got the ball inbounds. Pull-up jumper. No good. Washington with the rebound. They've got a 15-point lead. Washington makes the pass ahead. Little jab, step, and drive. Kick to the corner. Now they'll go back out. Three ball on the way. No good. Fitz with the rebound. They got it out to Denny. He's going to pull up in transition. No. Tipped around. Couldn't control the rebound. It'll go back to Valley View. Turnaround by Denny. Nice little move right there, but couldn't get it to go. Washington pushes ahead, and he's just going to walk in. That is a warm-up jumper right there. A warm-up jumper from Nolan Wiley as he just stepped up into one, and nobody from Valley View. Look at that. It doesn't get any better than that. Wiley was going to take the three, but he said, if you're not coming out, I'll step in a little bit and get the easy deuce. And there you have it, our score, 32-15, 32-15. We've got 4 minutes and 51 seconds remaining in the first half here as Margaretta has the lead over Valley View in this basketball game. Julian Washington leads the way for Margaretta. They have a 17-point lead here. And Washington has 18 points in the basketball game. Nolan Wiley, we just saw, get the deuce. He has 4 points. And Tyson Bailey has 6 points in the basketball game. All 6 in the first quarter. And there you have it. For Valley View, Brady Denny has 8 points. Not much else going for Valley View. They haven't been able to figure out how to put the ball in the basket. Denny has been aggressive, but hasn't got much help so far today. Now on the attack, Fritz is a capable player. Had Washington pinned in, but they couldn't get him the basketball. Kick out, Washington. Three is good. Washington knocks down another three. Washington has 21 points and a 20-point lead from Margaretta. See the replay there. Washington just knocks it down.
Checking in for Margaretta, number 5, Taylor Bailey.
Valley View moving the basketball, but just can't get it going offensively. Denny gonna try it, no good. Now we'll get a three. That one is good. Three-pointer by Ramsey. And they'll need Ramsey to get hot here a little bit, but gotta figure it out on the defensive end as Wiley just snuck in behind the defense and got a layup. Three-pointer again. I love the aggression right there, but just couldn't get it to go by Ramsey. But you got to get back on defense, and there's Tyson Bailey again running the floor. Margaretta doing a great job. (39 to 18). Oh my goodness! Look at that jumper right there. Brody Denny going to work, doing his best. Tracy McGrady impersonation right there with that pull-up jumper. And 39 to 21 is the score. Pull-up jumper, short corner there, no good. Fritz, good rebound there, and he's going to push. They'll get it up. And taking a look at it, now they're working around. As Ramsey didn't want it. Now deep three, got it to go. Look at there, Dixon. Adam Dixon joining in. Now Valley View starting to make some shots. They'll go to a 1-3-1 here. Try to change it up, and they get a turnover. We'll see the, look at Denny. Denny cooking with grease right there. And a deep three as well. Now we got Valley View showing some life, coming on a run here. Fritz hit the opening three. Been quiet since then. They'll go down low to the post. Little jump hook right over the top. That one no good. Big rebound by Washington. Washington makes the pass ahead and layup at the basket. Margaretta does a great job running the floor. They're going to get out on you. You got to get back and wall up 2 feet in the paint. Blocked away by Washington. Give me that. 39-24. They got it inside, and Washington, I need those. Takes that away. 1:49 remaining on the clock. Pull-up jumper from three. Mama, there goes that man. Brody Denny has 14 points in the basketball game. And Brody Denny doing a great job competing for his team. Cross-court pass, wide open three. On the way, and he's got it. Keller knocks down a three. These two teams trading shots now, going punch for punch. Washington ahead. Cross-court pass, nice, beautiful pass right there, but could not get the shot to go. Denny with it. Denny spinning. Now he'll move it. Thought about the three, and Washington poked it out. 42-27 is the score. We got 58 seconds remaining in the first half. On the drive. Thought about taking that one. Get it inside. And went to that second dribble on the post-up, and they just collapsed on him. But guess what it is? On the run, he just couldn't get the layup to go. Little scoop underhand layup, tougher than it looks in traffic. And couldn't get it. Brody Denny going to work. He loves that spin move into that three. He'll pull back. And they were trying to go to Denny again. Defense too tight on him, so it'll be 22 seconds remaining, and we'll get an inbound here. Chicken wrap right through the lane. Denny putting on a nice dribbling display, but could not get the pass through the tight window. It was tipped away. It'll be 13.2 seconds remaining. And great defense right there. They get it out to Washington. Can you beat the clock? 8 seconds, and they do. Julian Washington gets another score. He's got 23 big points. And Margaretta, a dominant first half performance, and they'll lead 44-27 We're going to take a quick break and come back with more basketball action. Stay locked in with us right here on SUV TV.
Where can you turn when you're in pain? Turn where more high school, college, and pro athletes turn. Where your neighbors and weekend warriors turn. Turn to Beacon Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get superior care on your schedule. That's the Beacon difference.
With SUV TV at the CP3 Rising Stars campus.
SUV TV's 2019 NBA Draft Day coverage.
Anthony Edwards Collegiate Decision, presented by the Georgia Hoop Circle on SUV TV.
SUV TV brings the game to the audience.
You give a better focus on the actual game at hand. Sometimes you could tell it's just a running camera by itself sitting there, but with SUV TV, it's more of a personal experience.
Just the exposure, being able to see games that you normally wouldn't be able to see, not only here locally, but across the country.
Those angles make you pick up different things as a coach, as an evaluator. They're giving you great quality, nobody talking in the background. I think it brings basketball to the forefront.
Whether it's a family member that lives in a different state, they can watch the game, or just bringing in more coverage for these players, or if it just allows us to raise more money for something like Susan G. Komen. And so I think this event has grown because you guys have been a part of it the whole entire time.
SUV TV has given a different light to kids that don't always get the best exposure.
The commentary that goes along with the games, I think is always interesting.
Touchdown.
Oh, yes, sir.
It brings something to the table that no other streaming aspect can bring, no matter how hard they try right now.
Dayton Davian Williamson at the buzzer. That is how you get the Peachtree Corners Invitational started. And that will do it. Thanks for joining us.
And here we go. Back to our live action. It is, they waste no time. Margaretta and Tyson Bailey are on the board to start the second half as quickly as they were on the board in the first half. So that is Tyson Bailey with another bucket. And Valley View in trouble, 46-27. As see just beautiful passing. That's just textbook, great fundamentals. Catch and look diagonal. Pass inside and a 46-27 lead. Fritz blocked by Washington. And now Fritz gonna get Washington to pick up a foul. You can go vertical, but it's gotta be both hands up. Got Washington to swipe down. He's gonna pick up the foul. That's the second foul on Washington. He's got 23 points. That's a big first half. Now, that's the most points in the first half I've seen so far over this 4 days. I saw 22 points in the first half, but 23 takes the cake as Fritz gets some free throws to go. He's got 4 points in the game. Pull-up jump shot is good, and Tyson Bailey answers inside. 48-28. We got a 20-point lead for Margaretta. Now a turnover for Valley View, and the rich get richer here. Margaretta on the run, and we're going to get a foul. I think it's on the floor here. Nope, we're going the other way. Tyson Bailey may have been trying to use his body and block out there a little bit, but he'll pick up the foul, and we'll get going. 20-point lead here. Pull-up jumper, got it to go. Brody Denny. He's got 3 triples in the basketball game, and he's got 17 points. Denny has played well. Little horn set right there, but a little too handsy was Chase Wallace. So Wallace is going to pick up the foul. Washington will be the trigger man. Little elevator action. They get the ball inbounds, kick to the corner. Washington 3, and he's got it. Another 3-point field goal for Julian Washington, and now he's got 26 in the basketball game. The lead stays at 20, 51-31. They go back at Washington and get the ball to Fritz. Fritz on the move, shoots over Washington, got it to go. Fritz with the answer. Ty Fritz trying to answer there, but off the glass with the kiss. And Noah Wiley gets another deuce. Almost poked away. Ball in the hands of Denny. He's been cooking with grease. He'll give it up. Pull-up jumper, front of the rim, no good. Denny has it. Jab. Goes to work, a little dribble handoff action right there. They'll weave into a 3. Fritz ends up with it. He'll pull up from the free throw line. That no good. Washington with the rebound. And if I'm not mistaken, that will be Washington's 10th rebound of the basketball game. He has a double-double. 26 and 10 for Washington. By the looks of it, we may not even see Washington in the fourth quarter if this continues. Washington has it, driving the lane, and took the contact. There's going to be a foul. That one will go against Denny as he was trying to slide and stay in front of Washington, but could not. Margaretta going to work. They're half court. They get it to Washington. Washington moves it. Turnaround jumper is good. And Noah Wiley off the pull-up jump shot. Transition three. That one's short. Fritz ends up with it. He'll take a contested jumper. Wiley has the rebound. And he'll get it to Washington. Washington probing, working the baseline. Beautiful pass. Got it inside to Bailey, and that was great pass, great positioning, and a score. Tyson Bailey just made a home right in front of the rim. Dug himself in there. Deep three on the way. No good. And Valley View just not getting consistent good looks. See him move the basketball to the corner there. That jumper good. Washington will probe. A beautiful pass there and a score. Bucket by Flannery. And now Washington has it. Washington going to step into one. Can't get that one to go. That might be the most open he's been all day. Washington going to take another one. Got it. Julian Washington, 29 points. Looks like he is going for the scoring record today. Washington with another rebound. Pushes it ahead. Pull-up jumper. In transition, no good. They had Washington open, didn't get it to him that time. But they end up with the loose ball. Now they get it to Washington, and Washington is fouled. 30 ball incoming for Washington. We mentioned he has scored 1,000 points here. Not in this game, but it looks like he could. We need people researching what's the record for most points scored. I heard a story that Luke Kennard got 60. I'm pretty sure if that happened, that's probably the highest. I don't know that Washington can get there. But 30 this early in the basketball game is pretty impressive. As that free throw gives them 30. Now, we did have a 36-point performance
3 and 5 came in
earlier this week. That 36-point performance.
3, 4, 5, 10, 32.
I'll get you some information on that here at the next timeout. But Washington is well within range of getting over that. Tip out. On the run again. Nope, stolen away. Errant pass. Valley pushes back. Valley View. Blocked by Washington at the rim.
Right out of his hands.
On the run. Layup is good and one.
And one for Tyson Bailey.
Tyson Bailey, the hoop and the harm. And it is a 64-35 lead as Tyson Bailey looks to try to put his team up 30 in this game. And does. It was Garfield Heights' Marcus Johnson versus Wayne of Ohio. And Marcus Johnson exploded for 36 points. That has been the highest point total scored that I've seen this weekend. Jayshon Price for Wayne, as they come out with a big win in that matchup, had 22. And Margaretta hyped up. We'll have a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here as we talk about the high point totals here. It is Julian Washington right now with 31 points in the game. He could definitely break the record for this weekend. And safe to say that he could get 40 already at 31, especially the way he shoots it. I'm going to double check and make sure that Luke Kennard story holds up. But if that is the case, the former Duke Blue Devil could certainly fill it up in his day. Would not surprise me if 60 points was absolutely the case. .30-point lead for Margaretta. Julian Washington still on 4. Valley View going to come with some pressure. Now the tough thing about this pressure is you give up numbers on the backside. 2-on-1 right there, and got a foul call. That's the tough thing about instituting the press. Once the ball goes over your head, you got to book it down the floor and get your feet in the paint, or else you'll get a lot of 2-on situations like that right there. So we'll see how Valley View kind of handles it the rest of the way. Free throw is good. Second free throw is good. 67-35. The lead is 32. Margaretta all over Valley View in this contest. Nice movement right there. They'll get a 3 off the front of the rim. No good. Margaretta tried to save it. Margaretta on the run. They'll get it inside. Washington, beautiful little shuffle pass right there. And K.O. Bailey gets his name in the book with his first bucket of the basketball game on the assist from Washington. Working the baseline, kick out, 3-ball, wide open, got it to go. They'll need a little more of that as Ramsey got it to go. And we'll get it to Ramsey. Washington, cross, looking, gives it up. They'll get it back to Washington. Washington takes it and makes it 33 points for Julian Washington. 33, 71-38. Tipped away, almost turned it over. Cross-court pass, pull-up jumper, no good.
Easy, guys. Easy. Let him report first. Let him report. Hey, get tape.
12 for 10. 12 for 10, sir.
As we see Washington running into his own guy, but makes a little jumper right there. That is 33 points in the game for Washington. Now we'll get some free throws here. And Washington looking to... Oh, I thought they were sending Washington into the line. That is not the case.
20 for 14. Revan, 20 for 14.
It will be Killer at the line. We got more basketball action lined up here for you today. In our next game, it will be Pinkerton North versus Beaver Creek as we see the first free throw to go. And our previous matchup was Toledo Whitner versus Combine Academy. Combine Academy came out victorious in that basketball game. Second free throw on the way.
Running clock.
And we are now in running clock territory. You hear the announcement. 73-38 here. And another unforced turnover there by Valley View. So the clock will continue to run. Looks like we'll get one shot here.
Has to drop below 30.
And we'll see some offense being run. that may be the end of Julian Washington's night. We'll see if he comes back in for the fourth quarter. But with a 35-point lead and Washington with 33 points, that may be the end of his night. 73-38, 73-38. It is Margaretta over Valley View. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with our final quarter of play.
Where can you turn when you're in pain? Turn where more high school, college, and pro athletes turn. Where your neighbors and weekend warriors turn. Turn to Beacon Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get superior care on your schedule. That's the Beacon difference.
Back to our action on the floor here. It is Margaretta all over Valley View. Now we'll pay attention to the clock and see if the clock will run. Valley View. Fritz gets the score right there. The clock should run until the score gets back down under a 30-point lead. Player of the game is Julian Washington. He's got 33 points in the game. Now, I wasn't sure if Washington would play anymore in this game, but it does look like he's at the table getting ready to check in. 36 is the most I've seen all weekend. That was done by Marcus Johnson. Beautiful pass right there and a score.
Keegan Morris.
Keegan Morris gets his name in the book for the first time. And the score, it's a 35-point lead. A little spinning jumper right there. No good. Margaretta on the run. Another nice pass right there. And they get a good score from Kale Bailey. He's got 4 points in the game. It's a great pass in transition. Margaretta just dominant in transition. Fall-away jumper there. Margaretta on a run and tried to thread the needle with that pass, but could not. And Julian Washington's going to come back into the game.
Number 14, Julian Washington.
And with a 37-point lead, the clock is going to continue to run. Now we'll see with Washington. If he gets to 40, that's the most I've seen this weekend.
We got 10, 14, 34 coming in.
Going to run Washington out the backside. Washington immediately going to go for it. And he's got the score right there, Julian Washington. That gives him 35. He needs one more bucket to get past Marcus Johnson. That three no good. Washington another rebound. On the run. Could not get it to go. Fritz, outlet, back cross court, and Valley View will try to get something going. Could not get the kick out.
Unbelievable. It's a weekend high. Nobody's even come close. I asked Darren earlier if anybody had gotten dirty.
Got a pull-up jump shot, turn around there, no good. Washington on the run. Got it inside. No good. And we're going to get a foul call right here.
Margaretta foul number 34, Ben Crawford, his first, team's first.
Four minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Margaretta leading Valley View by a lot. Washington moves it down the floor. They'll take a three. No good. Valley View will run back. Denny got it to go. Brody Denny with the three. And we got a timeout on the floor.
30 seconds.
11 for 14.
79-43 is our score. Now we'll get some substitutions here. And I think that's how we're going to end it. I think Julian Washington, will end the day with 35 points. 3:53 remaining. Here in the fourth quarter. Got a couple of more games here for you. The action doesn't stop with this one. We've got Pickerington North versus Beaver Creek up next. And then to close the night and close out the event, we'll have Lakota West versus Kettering Fairmont. The Fairmont Firebirds will end things off playing a game on their home floor. Pull-up jumper, got it to go. Keegan Morris gets the three. And the Margaretta lead almost 40. Brody Denny has been the lone bright spot for Valley View. Brody Denny has 20 points in the game, and he'll go to the free throw line. Right down Main Street and got the layup to go. Nice pass out to the corner. Looked inside, got it to go, and one.
Caesar Harrington.
A little late in the game, but that could be the best possession and ball movement by Valley View there. A little something that on film they can build off of. Tipped around, no good. They'll control the offensive glass here. Multiple offensive rebounds, and we'll get a tie-up. And a few more substitutions. As the clock continues to run, we'll get more young men getting in the game, getting opportunity to play.
Margaretta, number 4, Zach Gray. Number 24, Bob Cox.
Wasn't a jump ball, right? So
135
should be black ball.
remaining. Yeah, 84-48 is our score. Should have just a couple of possessions remaining. Cross-court pass. Kick it around, get an open three in the corner. No good. Big rebound right there from Reynolds. Pass ahead, a little too hot to handle.
Number 23, Micah
didn't knock down the SUV TV sign. I think that's a good sign. Been to some other events where that sign is taking some punishment there on the baseline, but not today. "35 seconds. Got it inside. Pull-up jump shot on the turnaround jumper from Kaufman. 84-48. And that should be just about it. And a deep three. Ramsey got it to go. And Margaretta just going to hold the ball. That's how it ends, 86-51. Margaretta, 86, Valley View, 51. I want to thank you all for joining us on tonight's broadcast. We'll be right back with more basketball action here in just a moment on SUV TV.